Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new video. Welcome to Yari Hearts Box. For today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the books that I've read so far this year. One of them, I'm almost done with it. That's the last book I'm gonna talk about, but I still thought I included in this video, so I'm gonna be talking about 6 books right now. Yeah, so let's just hop right into it. Okay, so the first book that I've read so far, it's this big book. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas. This is the fourth like full novel in the Court of Guns N' Roses series. I have a whole spoiler-filled reading vlog for all the books. So the first video has the first 3 books plus the short novella, and then I have a different video of when I've read A Court of Silver Flames. So yeah, I'm sure you all know what A Court of Guns N' Roses is about, so I don't think I'm gonna go into that spiel. But thoughts on this. I actually enjoyed this way more than I did the rest of the series, so that was interesting. But yeah, I really liked Nesta's storyline and her progression, and like learning more about her and why she is the way that she is. And yeah, it talked a lot about PTSD and just mental health in general. And then there's Cassian. Love him. Yeah, he's great. Like him more than I do Reese. I actually don't really like Reese. I don't like Tamlin either, but yeah, really liked Cassian. I really liked seeing also like Cassian's and Nesta's relationship start to develop, and it's like learning more about Cassian and Nesta. But yeah, I think I gave this 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it, which I'm kind of shocked about. But yeah, I have, like I said, I have spoiler vlogs for all the books, so I'll link it up here. I'll make like a playlist of my Sarah J Maas reading vlogs and link it up there. So there's that. Then the next book that I read, Destroy the Day by Bridget Kemmerer. So Destroy the Day by Bridget Kemmerer, this is the 3rd and final book in the Destroy the Day trilogy. So basically what this trilogy is about is we follow Tessa, and that's kind of a spoiler. Tessa and Wes, I think his name is. That's in the first book of who we follow, and they are in a kingdom called Kandala, and basically there is a sickness going around, and the only cure is this medicine made from this thing called the moonflower. So basically the rich people hoarding all the moonflower, and the people who are poor and less fortunate, they don't have a lot of access to it. So Tessa and Wes is stealing moonflower, and then Tessa is making the cure, and they're distributing it in the wilds to people who need the cure. That's just like the surface level of what the book is about. It develops from there, and more things happen, and things aren't always as they seem. And yeah, but I really enjoyed the series. It was such a fun series. I love the characters, and especially in this book some new characters were introduced, and I just loved like being in this world and being with these characters. And yeah, it was just so much fun. I love the plot line and I love the characters. Yeah, and I'm excited that I finally finished it. Also, there was a lot of people like talking online about this and talking about how like they cried at the end. I did not. I kind of a little bit spoiled it for myself, because I saw who the last chapter, whose perspective that was in. So I think if you haven't read Destroy the Day yet, don't look at the last chapter, because I feel like something that happens a little bit earlier would hit different without knowing who the last chapter POV is in, if that makes any sense. but yeah, just don't look at that. But overall, yeah, I love the series. It was so much fun being back in this world. And yeah, so that's Destroy the Day. Then after reading some fantasy, obviously in February I wanted to read some romances. Even though technically Court of Silver Flames has a lot of romance in it, I'm going to read like straight up romance. So the first book that I picked up was The Roommate Pact by Allison Ashley. So this is an adult romance, and we follow, I already forgot, Claire and Graham. So Claire is a nurse, Graham is a firefighter, and he likes like doing like adventurous outdoorsy activities. And one day he ends up injuring himself, and basically Claire has to take care of him and mend him back to health. And it just involves from there like a little romance. Overall, I enjoyed it. It was cute. Yeah. And then if you want to know spice wise, this is like a 1. Yeah, it's like a 1. Spice wise, rating wise is a 4, but spice wise is a 1. So basically you like know what's about to happen, but it doesn't go into detail of the intimate scenes. So if you enjoy books more that don't have any kind of spice, then I suggest this one because it doesn't go into detail. There's like, you see like a little bit of like the foreplay, but it doesn't go into detail. So yeah, 4 stars. Then the next book I read was The Charm Offensive by Alison Cotron. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. So this is, we follow Charles Charlie and Dev. So Charlie is like so there's this show, this reality show, and it's like The Bachelor, but it's like fairy tale themed. So Charlie is this season's prince, and he's looking for his princess. And then we have Dev, who is I don't think he's a producer. He works on the show, and basically he is Charlie's handler, which he basically, that just means that he makes sure that Charlie is where he is supposed to be when he's supposed to be there, and helps him along in this journey of filming this reality show. It also touches on like anxiety and OCD. Yeah, so also going back to the romance, so basically Charlie's supposed to be looking for his princess, but then things starts happening between him and Dev. So yes, but yeah, there's anxiety rep, OCD rep, and yeah, I enjoyed this book, but I didn't love it. Honestly, I can't really tell you why I didn't like it anymore. I don't really remember, and I didn't read it that long ago. Oh yeah, I just wasn't really that into the romance. I didn't really buy it. Yeah, I didn't really buy it. I don't know. I didn't like feel like, I didn't really feel like the connection between them. So that's one thing that I didn't really enjoy about the book. I started off really well. Like, I was like laughing my ass off at the beginning, but then it just like slowed down from there. And yeah, I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really feel the romance. Yeah. So I rated this 3 stars. Then the next book I read was a disappointment. Well, I should have known better. But that book is Icebreaker by Victoria Aveyard. Also, I have a whole reading vlog reading this at spoiler free, but I'll link up here my playlist, because I had reading vlogs for each of the books in the series, so I'll link it up here. But yeah, this is the third and final book in the Realmbreaker trilogy. And so basically, Realmbreaker, the first book, it's about basically in this world, like in the beginning, like the prologue, there's like this big fight and all the heroes die, and then basically this new like team needs to come together to save the world, which is like the second choice, the JV team, the B team. So yeah, it follows the main character, Coraine, who's like the chosen one. But is she really the chosen one if she's like the second chosen one? I don't know. But yeah, so the first book, it like concentrates a lot on getting the whole group together, and then the second book, it's a lot about finding the spindles and closing the spindles, because the evil villain, he it's opening up these things called spindles, and they're like ways to get to like a different worlds, and basically but like it could, like, dangerous things could come out of them. So the new team, Coraine and her group, they are trying to find the spindles to close them, because Coraine is the only person that can do that, because she has core blood, because her dad, yeah, and she can only close it using his sword. So the second book is mainly about looking for the spindles, closing the spindles. And then this last book is, what even was it? What even was it? It was, again, looking for spindles, closing the spindles, and trying to beat the evil guy. But yeah, overall, I did not enjoy the series at all. I didn't connect to any of the characters, and I found the plot to be really slow and really boring. So yeah, there's that. Didn't enjoy this. I gave this a, I think, a 2.5 stars. Like, I wasn't like bored to tears, but I was entertained, and you read books to be entertained. So yeah, 2.5 stars. Did not like it, which is sad because I love the Red Queen series, which is by Victoria Aveyard. Okay, so now let's talk about the last book. Like I said, I haven't finished this book yet, but I still wanted to talk about it because I'm really close to the end anyway, so might as well just talk about it now. Okay, so that book is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I really needed just like a fun, light read after reading Fatebreaker, because I did not enjoy myself reading the book. And I'm so glad I picked this up because I'm having the best time reading this. I love most of the characters. I love the romance that's going on here. And yeah, I love, so basically what this book is about is, I'm sure you know about it, it's all over TikTok and all over the place. So basically, Icebreaker is about our girlie here, Anastasia, and our guy here, Nathan. So Nathan is a hockey player, and Anastasia is a figure skater, and she does pairs figure skating, and they're in college. And basically in this university they have two ice rinks, one for the hockey team, one for the figure skaters, and some shenanigans happens, and the ice hockey team's rink ends up melting. So like someone basically like destroyed the device thing that keeps the ice in ice form. So it melted, so they can't use their rink anymore. So now the hockey team and the figure skaters have to share a rink. And Anastasia is not happy about this because she has competitions coming up and she needs to practice, and she has a very strict schedule. So she is not happy at all about this. So basically, yeah, Nathan is the captain of the hockey team. He tries to get into her good graces, and then one thing leads to another, and a romance starts to brew. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying the romance. And I love the hockey team. Most of the guys, pretty much all the guys on the hockey team are like great. Love them. And I love like how attached they are to Anastasia and her BFF Lola. Love that. Also love Lola. And yeah, but there is one character, Aaron, Anastasia's figure skating partner. Can't stand him. I don't know what his deal is, and he needs to like check his attitude and learn how to be a decent human being, because he's a piece of trash asshole. Yeah. So yeah, so far I have less than 100 pages left, and I'm really loving this book. And yeah, like I said, this is just what I needed after reading a book that I did not enjoy at all. So yes, I'm so glad I picked this up. And yeah, right now it's leaning towards a 5-star, unless like something happens like at the end where I'm like, what? Then I'll stay a 5-star. If not, it'll probably go down to like a 4.5. But right now it's sitting at a 5-star. And yeah, so that's Icebreaker. So yep, that's all the books that I've read so far this year, what I've been reading recently. And yeah, that is all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know down below if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them, without spoiling anything, of course. And like I said, I'll link everything, all the videos that I mentioned, and the cards. So there's that. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Yari Hearts Books.